We're going to get to the bottom of who is leaking this extremely important information out.
Well, the president speaks to his CIA director daily to get an update on our national security situation and the threats that we face and what we're doing to keep the country safe. That being said, we don't comment on the allegations of leaks. It is something that you know that holistically the president has been very, very concerned with the leaks that have come out throughout the administration, throughout government, that have been pervasive in our government for a very long time, stretching back several administrations. But he feels very strongly that this undermines our national security and the safety of our country, and he has been taking steps and working with the various agencies to make sure that we get to the bottom and that we clog all of these potential leaks and punish those who potentially are leaking our national security.
With what President Obama did on December 29th, on his leaving and opening up all of this intelligence, classified information to 16 other agencies, can we anticipate that President Trump will try to tighten up that information to a very small group of individuals again and make it not as pervasive through the government?
Well, the president has made it very clear to all of the agencies that deal in this area that they need to take the appropriate steps and actions to safeguard our national security efforts. He understands that these sort of efforts that have been going on, not just recently, but have gone on for years and, in fact, decades, threaten our ability to protect ourselves, and that they only embolden the enemy who seeks to do our people and our country harm, and that we need to be aggressively pursuing those who leak or share other classified or other detrimental information beyond the people that they're authorized to do so. This is a national security problem, and this president takes it very, very seriously.
All right, last question. With Jim Comey calling on the Department of Justice to back up his statement that there was no wiretapping, do you find it, or does the president find it unusual that a man who was not shy of a camera during the last campaign would hesitate to get in front of a camera and say what he wants the Department of Justice to say?
Well, all I'm going to say on this is that I've continued just to receive, or read rather, reports about what Director Comey has said privately. No one has, that I'm aware of, in this administration has heard from him specifically. We continue to see these unnamed anonymous sources listed in newspapers that suppose what he said or did not say. Right. I'm going to leave it to Director Comey to speak for himself. But fundamentally, that's why the president has asked the House and Senate Intelligence Committee to go through their process using their resources to begin to get through a lot of the look of what we've seen now with respect to leaks and other things. It's important to note, though, that the people who have been briefed with respect to Russia and allegations of coordination of various entities, that every single person that's been briefed, from Senator Rubio to Senator Burr, Chairman Devin Nunes of the House Intelligence Committee, have said that they've seen nothing linking anything to this. And I think that that's sort of an interesting story that does not get the attention that it deserves. The people who have seen the intelligence have said unequivocally that there's nothing there, and yet that story seems to get pushed by the wayside.